Was geht up? Ish. Rogers, how can I move to Germany with my kids? Yeah, I found this Akamzungu online. We've done a wedding. How can I move to Germany easily with my kids? So, before everything, like in the early 90s, early 2000, like your aunt could invite you to the US or in Europe. Yeah, we find that your aunt will come to Kenya, and then because the sister is struggling, you'll say that that kid and that one, because you are below 15 years, I can just lie to the embassy like you are my kids, and then I can invite you to US, Europe, and everywhere. So these guys decided that they realized you guys are cheating a lot. You are lying a lot about kids. So nowadays, they can even request you to do the DNA, but I will explain why. Another thing, 90s, early 2000, like your cousin in the US will come to Kenya and marry you, your cousin. Like cousin marry cousin at the AG, then you move to US. After getting the papers, you divorce and you go on with your life. Then, I think the embassies realized that Kenyans are lying too much. Now, if you go to German embassy, your visa will take about 6 months to 1 year, because they want to be sure that this marriage is real, this marriage is not fake. That's why your visa will take too long for you to be granted a visa to go to Germany. Why? Because of Kenyans before you. Yeah, they lied too much. They were lying like, hey, they go there, your kids are here, your cousin. Now, they used to take these kids to the US. They make them the house helps, because in the US, getting a house help is very expensive. You need to pay the house help per hour. In Germany also, you need to get au pair or get mutters, like day mothers or something. A mom will come take care of your kids during the day, and it's very expensive. Now, they used to take these kids from poor family. They take them to, let's say, US or Germany. Now, after school or kindergarten, they stay in the house with the other kids, and then they go to work. You are misusing these kids. You'll find that people in the US will tell you that I came to Germany, to US through this and this. I came to US through this and this. But nowadays, everything is complicated. So, moving to Germany with your kids, yeah, first process, you found this one is mostly for women who wants to move to Germany with their kids, because for men, we don't care. As long as you have the opportunity, you go. You leave your wife and kids back at home. But women, they care about their kids. So if they get the chance to move to Germany, they'll go with their kids. So the first thing you need to have, like, wait first. You are in Germany, you are married. So once you are married, everything is 50-50. Before I tell you the process, 50-50, like your wife cannot, how do you call it? Your wife cannot travel with your kid without your consent. So you have to sign a consent letter, like, I am Rogers, blah blah, ID number, blah blah blah. I have requested that my wife to move around with my kids, travel to Kenya or outside Europe. You cannot move around outside Europe with someone kids, because once you are married, it's 50-50. Yeah, you have to sign a letter that I want my wife to take my kid to Yugoslavia, to the UK for a holiday, blah blah blah. You must sign a consent letter. Now, as a woman from Kenya, you want to move to Germany. Hey, my friend, make sure you have birth certificate, and birth certificate, make sure it has baby's name and the dad's. No, but it doesn't matter as long as you are married, or you are 50-50, or you are married before, and the birth certificate has the dad's name. My friend, that's where the problem begins. You need to make peace with your baby daddy, or you go to the court and then have a full custody for your kids. Even if you change the birth certificate, they will do due diligence, like they'll go through it like, this is a second birth certificate. What happened to the first birth certificate? So if your baby's daddy is on the birth certificate, you need to make peace with the baby daddy, because once you go to the embassy, you'll have to sign something. He has to sign something. saying that he has given you fully custody to travel with the kids to to Germany. Now you have to go to the High Court, get a lawyer, sign everything, or the baby daddy can go, can request like an appointment. I want to say it, I mean, an appointment to German embassy in Nairobi, and then he go sign like, hey, me, blah blah blah, ID number, my wife's, no, my partner's. Maybe you are ex, you are married before. Now you have a Kamzungu that wants to take you to Germany. So you'll say my ID number, blah blah blah, my names and everything, my former wife, blah blah blah, to take the kids to Germany. You must sign. If your baby daddy doesn't sign that form, you will never go with your kids. But if your kids are above 16 years, they have to learn the language until C1 or B1. Yeah? Because once they move to Germany, they'll go straight to, how do you call it, school or something. Or I don't know about the school system beyond secondary school, because when I was there, it was like this. You clear high school, they'll choose for you your pathway. This one to go to university, because you failed, you go do house building or do blah blah blah. So I don't know much about German school, but if your kid is above 16 years, she has to learn, he or she has to learn the language until B1 or C1, so that when they arrive in Germany, they go straight to school. Yeah, because once they arrive in Germany, they don't know the language. They have to go to something like, it's called what in English? I don't know the name, but it's like a school. You go there, learn the language very fast. Like they'll be going to class from 8 to 4 every day for like 6 months, and then when they learn about the language, now they can go to either Form 4, Form 3, Form 4. But in German it's about grade, grade 1 and above. So make sure you have a birth certificate and then the passport, because they are kids. Yeah, and the passport. That's all. Because they are kids, they are under you. Once you go to the interview, you take everything there, plus the High Court or lawyer's affidavit. You take it there. Now they can process their visas to Germany. Without that, my friend, your visa will delay for long. Your visa will take almost 1 year end, because they want to see whether you are trying to traffic kids to Europe, or you are taking other people's kids, or a lot of stuff. Now, where the DNA comes in, you went to Germany as a young girl. You went for a pair. You left your kids at home with the shosho, the grandma. Now, you're in Germany, you're married, you want to bring your kids to Germany. Now, DNA, it's a must. It's not a must, but once they see like there's 1, 2, 3 that it's not equal, they'll try to tell you, go, let the kid go to this hospital, blood, they do the DNA, and the mom there, they do the DNA, and then they compare, then they see that legitimately is your kid, and then you can now start the process of inviting them to Germany, because you are in Germany already. Yeah, you have to do the DNA so that you can bring your kid from Kenya to Germany. Yeah, that's where the DNA comes in. But it's not necessary. It's not necessary. But when they see like 1 + 1 is not 2, it's 22. My friend, you'll have to suffer alone. So make peace with your baby daddies. If you want to move to Germany with your kids, yeah, make peace. Just in case your baby daddy's name is on the birth certificate, make peace. If you don't make peace, you go see him. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.